Well, we've got a 10-race card to look forward to on Friday, so a busy day for all the trainers, jockeys and horses out there. The Gavin Smith Yard will kick off in race 1 with the 2 runners, Adja, who put up a very smart debut, especially considering the company she kept. She'll be joined by Hildelita, who will be trying the blinkers.
Yeah, Hildelita just needs to concentrate a little bit better tonight, so we put the blinkers on at work. It's just helped to get a bit more concentration and a little bit more speed into her. And Adia, he ran a very nice race first time out, especially like you say against the company, and he has come on from the run. He's a nice little horse, so expecting a fair run.
We move on to race 2, where we will see Fireglow and Jumbo Sana.
Both these girls also coming on every run, Nate, and I think Fireglow just a step too far last time. She brought her back in trip. She better suited for her. And Jumbo Sana, she's coming on all the time. She'll race the little blinkers on, also going to help her.
3 runners in race 3, Coffee and Seattle and Glittering Boots, both placed in their latest outings, and they'll be joined by Kind of Blue, who races Freshened Up.
Yeah, Kind of Blue held nice form prior to her going off a little bit. She's enjoyed the freshen up. She's over little niggles, so expecting a back end of quartets. The other 2 girls, Glittering and Coffee, they ran nice races last time out, but I think it was in a maiden handicap, so they've levelled the weights up now, being in a normal handicap, so it's got a little bit more to do, but doing well at home, Nate.
In race 4, both geldings have the form to suggest they can get involved, and they are Space Explorer and Joe Harmon.
Yeah, exactly that. It's that type of race. Once again, the maidens, they both of them thereabouts, and Joe's always just got to pick his feet up to be right there. And Space Explorer, a decent race to a point last time out, expecting a fair run as well.
In race 5, we'll see Peace in Our World, who ran a cracking second last time out, as well as You Know Who has pole position draw advantage.
Yeah, You Know Who I feel is coming back to himself nicely now, drawn 1. It's going to help him. Peace in Our World, only question mark with him is that it's a mile, it's a touch on the sharp side, plus drawn a bit wide, so he's going to obviously come from off the nades, and it might just be a little bit on the short side, but expect him running on.
The feature races from last week carded to run on Friday, and we're going to start off in race 6 with the Dahlia Plate, where the yard will be represented by 3 runners. Vision of Wonder, who was a competent East Cape nursery winner last time out, he'll be joined by Global Force, who placed behind him in the nursery, as well as the Winter Lake, who won well, taking on Open Maiden Company in his last start.
No, yeah, it's a little bit of up and down, because these boys were well prepared for last week and ready to rock and roll, and then we got rained out, and so it's been a case of switch on and switch off, and you get them ready, they peak, and then you got to pull the plug, and then step them up again, and then also you didn't have tracks to work, so you had to go a couple of days on the poly and to fix some more than others. So I just hope it's all all comes together on Friday, but the boys are looking great, and I think they'll all be competitive. They're well in themselves.
It's been really hard for everyone to have to take the rescheduling of the races. Unfortunately, the weather can't be tamed, and everyone's in the same boat, which I suppose is the only consolation, but it really could affect some performances. Likewise for the next feature that's up, and that is, of course, the World Sports Betting East Cape Derby, where the yard have another 3 entries. Perfection, he was a great second leg of the challenge winner when he won the Guineas competently, and he'll be joined by Zatara Magic, who settled in his last start and ran a cracker in the Derby Plate, as well as Cherry Anu, who's this fellow that joins us in pick. He'll be taking on Age Group Feature Company for the first time, but having won 4 of his 5 races so far, he looks very exciting.
Yeah, no, small but competitive field, and like you say, all in the same boat, same as these guys. They were ready and tuned for last week, and I mean they're going over distance, and now you're back right off them again. But they're looking well as far as what the eye meets the eye, all good and well, and they're looking tremendous. So we take our place in the lineup on Friday.
3 fillies up next in race 8, all of Dame of Flames, Burning Moon and Global Goddess.
Global Goddess, good run last time out. Did a little bit too much too early, but we had to from the draw. We went forward, and she ended up going a little bit too hard, but still a good race, slightly higher division, but she's well in herself. And Dame of Flames, it's going to suit her. She's looking for a little bit shorter, and she's drawn fair enough. And Burning Moon, she's coming back from a little bit of a freshen up notes, and I'm running her fresh, just hoping to see improvement.
In race 9, we'll see another 3 runners, all drawn a little bit wide, unfortunately 10, 11 and 12, but most definitely still runners, and they are Duke of Orange, Stay the Course and Mr. Bodacious.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. The draw's going to play the part here. the track and trip suits him. It's just going to be some luck in running. But Dacia's come off a nice run last time out. But from the draws, we're just going to need some luck.
And finishing with 2 runners in race 10, Hildelita and Baby It's Cold Outside.
Yeah, Baby It's Cold Outside is a winner, track and trip. She's actually at peak now. She's doing really well. But the draw is going to play a factor. Hildelita, excuses her last start. She actually kicked her foot through the back of the gate and then didn't jump properly, and then she didn't want to race after that. So we've had to repass her and things like that. But her mind's back on it and she's working well at home nights.
That's good to hear. Let's hope Hildelita can put that run behind her. She's definitely capable of better than that. And the yard, a busy day to look forward to, but lots of runners to take note of.